Uh, Welcome to the show. This is Babblin and Dabblin. You already know we a podcast. Yeah, we babblin' and dabbling. Podcast. Yeah, we babblin' and dabbling. Babblin' and dabbling. Babblin' and dabbling. Welcome to the show. This is Babblin and Dabblin. You already know we a podcast. Yeah, we babblin' and dabbling. Podcast. Yeah, we babblin' and dabbling. Babblin' and dabbling. Babblin' and dabbling.
All right, welcome to another episode of Babblin and Dabblin. This is episode 66, to be named at the end of the episode, as always. Before we get into it, to our first-time listeners, welcome. To our return listeners, welcome back. We really appreciate all y'all being here whenever you find the time to include us in your lives. And we are going to go ahead and knock these damn plugs out and then get into the episode. So, let's do that then. No, this is too loud. Forgot. Sorry about that, eh? Alright. You know where you're at. It's Babblin and Dabblin. And we know where we want you to be. That is our social medias. And all of those are under the same handle, which I will give you after my beat tag hits. Bit of a narcissist, I guess.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So our Instagram and our Twitter and our Facebook, all three have the same handle. That is Babblin Dabblin. That's Babblin.
Dabblin.
Facts. And if you'd like to follow me, Camden, personally, I can be found on those same platforms, whatever the fuck word I'm trying to say there. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all at dflamingo187. And SoundCloud and Facebook for my music is 91cam187. Still haven't picked a release date because I'm just terrible about procrastination, but I'm going to release that damn song I played on here a couple weeks ago. Before the end of the year. Time's running out, but I got it. I got you guys. I know you're all anxiously waiting. No, you're not. Anyway, Scott, what's up, dude? Where you is?
Hey guys, if you want to keep up with my music, you can follow me at soundcloud.com/hazardwave. That's HAZARDWAVE. Links to my other socials are there. You can pick up my album Calamity Cafe on Spot or any major platform really, or you can stream it on Spotify. Every little bit counts. I just released a collaboration with Persona on the second version of the Subgoth compilation that we do every year. And I also have another one coming out very soon on Subgoth as well for a Halloween collaboration album. And basically all the songs on the album are based on a Halloween or a horror movie, like, you know, it could be a remix cover, you know, it's all derived from a horror movie. Follow me on TikTok at Scott Barnhart Has to Fart. And make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's Babblin and Dabblin.
Hell yeah. We're there. Scott's been putting them audio onlys together. I've been killing him with the TikTok videos. But this week we don't have as many. So
I think I actually have one for you this week too.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. You know, final plug, we got some merch and ice. You can go to teespring.com/stores/Babblin Dabblin, spelled the same way as all of our handles, and you can buy some stuff. And we would like you to do that, please. If you don't remember that link, again, our Facebook page, it is pinned to the top. It is the very first post you will see on our Facebook. You can go there, click the link, be right at our store, and you can buy whatever you want. We're working on, I didn't even think that meme that I made would be, you know, anybody would like want a merch thing. I just was like, this is dumb.
I'm still working on that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. But yeah, so the Flamingo shirt is being made. We're working that. We're going to put that together. A couple people requested it. So that's how life works.
That can be like our clothing line. Like we have a merch.
Flamingo.
But then we also
clothing.
have, well, not from, no, I'm just saying we can also do like, we have our Babblin Dabblin merch, and then we have a clothing line.
Yeah, Flamingo clothing.
Flamingo is just going to be the first item in that clothing line.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I think that's it.
The mic really picked that up.
Yeah. Shout out to unnamed fast food restaurant that Scott's munching on right now. He's doing a munch. A munchy munch.
We're short on time today, guys. We're just trying to do the best we can.
Yeah. So how was your week, man? Wait, you got a long one?
You go first.
You got a long one? I know
Yeah,
you got an
a
important thing to get into.
I got a few things to
that
talk
you
about.
wouldn't tell me about beforehand now. So, all right, mine pretty quick. As always, I drove a lot. Pretty boring for the most part, but bit of excitement. I don't remember what day it was. Maybe it was Thursday. I was going from Missouri to Indiana, crossing over from Illinois into backwards. Crossing from Missouri into Illinois, there's a stretch of highway where it's like 2 lanes, it's 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. There's a bunch of trucks going slow as shit in the right lane, and I finally got a chance to go over in the left lane, pass them. I'm doing 68. I'm fucking speeding. And I'm getting, I'm working my way around them. I got a light load, so I'm not like losing speed up hills or anything. And I'm just, I'm working my way through it. So I finally get over around the last truck, and some asshole in a pickup truck shot around him on the right side. It was like an exit only lane, but instead of exiting, he just used it to pass him. Since I had traffic blocked, and I was like finally past him, about to get over. This asshole shoots over from there, and I'm like, okay, he looks like an idiot. I'm gonna make sure that he's not about to do something stupid before I get over. And then he slams on his fucking brakes to slow down and get next to me. And he's just yelling at me. Rah, 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 rah. I can't hear him. I got my window up and my music up. No, fuck him, dude. But he was very mad that I'm in the left lane. I'm like, buddy, not much I can do when there's a whole line of traffic that I'm getting around. And he's like, we're fucking you, fucking. I assume fucks were thrown a lot. And he was very pissed off that I was in the left lane blocking traffic. Like, buddy, I'm mad about that too. I was trying to get over as fast as possible, not make it, a big thing. But you're mad that I'm not over there, but you're fucking slowing me down even more from getting over there.
Yeah.
And so I finally I gave him the finger and he drove off.
How was it, like casual? You're just like...
Yeah, he was just mad as fuck, leaning out his window, yelling at me, and he started to drive away. I was like, all right. And then he drove off. And then I was about to get it back over, and I didn't feel like being too petty, but I wanted to be petty. Because as I was going to get back in the right lane, he throws his hand out of the window again and starts pointing that way. I'm like, oh, fuck you! And I was like, But I got over because I didn't want to hold up traffic too much. Mm-hmm. But that guy really pissed me off with that last part.
Dude, I love when stuff like that happens. I love killing them with kindness. Like,
I don't. I'd rather just kill him.
Like if that happened to me, I probably would have just like waved at him and like smiled. I'm like, hey. I remember one time, that's happened a few times too. Like when people actually kind of piss me off, like in traffic, or they do something dumb, I just do that. So they immediately in their head, they go, okay, he's not the bad guy here. I fucked up. And then it sticks with them for the rest of the day. They go, man, that guy was so nice and I was an asshole. Oops. So I think it's good for long term. Like it should help fix problems like that. And one time,
I doubt it.
This guy, the light was green for me and red for him, obviously. And he just ran the light and act like he was an accident, I guess. He wasn't paying attention. And he like slammed on his brakes and stopped right in front of me. Like I'm going straight across the light and he's in my lane just sitting there because he like ran the light and just sat there. And I just smiled and waved at him and he was like, sorry. Backed it up.
Yeah. So that was the end of that. Kept going. I was on my way home coming through Tennessee, and I have this lane departure warning in my truck. If I get, it only works when it shouldn't most of the time. Like construction zones, and I'm nowhere near a line, and it'll go off. Now sometimes I drive over the line. I swerve a lot, but I'm aware that that's happening about 100% of the time that it happens. And that thing's just really fucking annoying. It just goes on whatever side of the truck I'm exiting the lane on, and just right in my fucking ear. And it sucks. But I got a button that I can turn it off, but it only lasts 5 minutes maybe. So I was driving through Tennessee and I was going around a curve and it buzzed at me and I'm like, fucking piece of shit, and I went to turn it off. But I guess when I went to do that, I kind of loosened up my steer. So I started going straight instead of curve. And I'm like, man, how fucking stupid would that be to die because I left the lane while trying to turn off the lane departure system? And then right after that, this is the dumbest shit. It's it's early morning time. It's still dark out. and I put my hand on my shifter, and right afterwards, I see a reflection in my windshield. I didn't know it was my fucking own hand. I just saw something floating right in the sky. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh shit, that's just my hand on the shifter.
Were you tired?
No, I was fully awake. It just caught me off guard.
One time I was doing homework, and I just, for some reason, saw somebody charging me from the left. Like, I was really tired. I was, like, so tired, right? And I'm just, I gotta get this homework done. And this was at a point in my life where I was, like, in a band and working and going to college, like, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and trying to make a relationship work. So I was at, like, my girlfriend's house trying to do my homework. So, and it's just late as fuck. And I'm just sitting there, like, struggling. I mean, it's like math homework or whatever. And then just out of nowhere, this dude charges me from the left, like the Juggernaut. I mean, he is not gonna stop. And I just like freak out. I go to my left and I go, oh! Like scream, and then he's gone. He disappears. I'm like, I just closed my notebook and was like, it's time for bed.
Fuck this.
I am too sleepy. Juggernauts are attacking me out of nowhere. What's happening?
Yeah. That sucks. I've never experienced like the ghost people that everybody talks about, like when you get real sleepy.
It happens to me sometimes.
Yeah, especially driving. You would think that's where everybody worries about it happening. It's like long stretches of highway, you're tired, and you just start seeing random people. I don't remember that happening. I can't say that it hasn't, but I don't remember any instances of it.
Mm-hmm. I need you to stall a little bit longer, so I only have like
I
2 bites of the sandwich left.
Okay, I'm gonna go over my Sonic fiasco from last night. So yesterday was Rachel's birthday, and we didn't really like have a plan for anything. We were just kind of like, let's get out of the house a little bit, spend some time alone. Kids are asleep, whatever. So we went to Sonic. Just a quick little thing, just hang out together. We set it up. They had like some deals, use the mobile app, save some money on whatever. So we do that, get everything. Her burger comes, and it didn't have any like lettuce, tomato, onion, any of the shit that's supposed to come on it. It didn't have any of that on there. And she didn't take any of it off. We went back and like rechecked the system to see like did we say remove that on accident or something? None of that. So it was supposed to be there, it just wasn't. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I hit the button because they had just brought it out to me, and there's other people in the fucking little stalls, in the parking lot there. So I'm like, whatever. I'll just hit this button here, the almighty fucking red button, and I'll just tell them, hey, there's a mess up. Can y'all fix it, please? Like, honestly, you don't even have to remake the burger. You could just bring us the fucking things, and we'll put it on ourselves. So I pushed that button, and fuck all happened. Eventually, it just timed out. The button just turned off.
I love the term "fuck all."
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw that out there. Continue.
Yeah. So it died out. I'm like, okay. At this point, it's just on principle alone because we don't even care that much, but we're mad. So it's like, all right, I press it again, and for like a long time, nothing happened again. And finally, this lady comes on, and she was like, "Sorry, we're only doing drive-thru right now." I was like, "Bitch, you just brought me my food." And we were like, fuck it, go to the drive-thru. So we went to the drive-thru, get up to the little order thing, and they were like, what's your order? I'm like, nah. I'm like, we had a mobile order. We were in stall 3. You guys didn't make my wife's burger right. We're just trying to get that corrected. She was like, what was the order? What was the name? And I told her. And then out of nowhere, she just stopped talking to me, and a guy came in that didn't know anything about what was going on. So he just like, hey, just 1 second, please. He asked me, he was like, can you wait just 1 second? I'm like, I don't have a fucking choice, dude. I mean, what the fuck? And so I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then he comes back. He's like, what's your order? I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm trying to get a mobile order corrected. We were in stall 3. You guys didn't put the shit on my wife's burger. And like when I pressed the red button, the lady finally told me like, we're only doing drive-thru only. And he was like, are you at the stall or at the drive-thru? I'm like, motherfucker. I'm in drive-thru where they told me to go.
Oh my God, I would be livid right now, man.
I'm like, yes, okay, so this is, I told him what was happening. He was like, all right, man, sorry about that. Just pull to the window. And I'm like, all right, bet. So the burger we got was meat, cheese, ketchup, mustard. That's it. Nothing else. Bun, whatever. Apparently, we have to be very fucking specific about our wants it when it comes to Sonic food. So we get up to the window. The lady's like, hey, are you the one that had the messed up order? I'm like, yes. She was like, okay, what was wrong with it? I'm like, there was no lettuce, tomato, or onion on the burger, which is what we wanted that. She wanted that on her burger. She was like, okay. She was like, so what's on there? I'm like, just meat, cheese, ketchup, mustard. She was like, just meat, cheese, ketchup, mustard. I'm like, yeah, that's what's on this one. That's what we didn't want. We want the lettuce, tomato, and onion. I'm like, honestly, at this point, just give it to us. We'll put it on there. I don't care. And she was like, okay. She smiled. But like, you know that smile that says, I don't know what the fuck's going
I don't
on?
know what you just said.
Yeah. She was like, we'll fix that for you. I'm like, okay. I bet you will.
Are you really?
She came back with a whole new burger, gave it to us. We pulled it off, just pulled up to check it. Lettuce, tomato,
I would
onion.
not have left that drive-through without checking it.
No. Lettuce, tomato, onion, all that on there. No ketchup and mustard this time. I'm like, motherfucker! I was like, if we ever come back here, it's to burn this place down. I will never fucking come back to this. It's Sonic on 96 for our local listeners, so don't fucking go there. They are not a sponsor of this episode or any
Definitely
future
not.
episode ever.
Wow, rip Sonic.
It was just so, like, we don't do much. Honestly, like, I work a lot. I come home. We don't get out to do much. We don't have somebody to watch the kids 90% of the time, so we don't get a whole lot of alone time. Plus, It was her birthday, and we were just trying to have a little bit of time together. Nothing, like, super special. Just hang out, go grab a little quick bite to eat, and they fucked it all up.
I get that.
And she cried, and I felt bad. I'm like,
Oh, no.
dude, she was so fucking...
She cried?
She wasn't, like, sad. She was just, like, so pissed off and frustrated. She's
Yeah.
one of those mad criers.
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a mad crier.
I feel it welling up every now and then when I get super pissed off, and I'm just like, I ain't no little bitch. Yeah, I gotta give myself a little pep talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was just a whole fucking. And I told her, but on the way down, I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're just gonna make the most of it. And then when we left, I'm like, I guess this is making the most of it. We'll never fucking do that again. We're gonna make the least of it from now on. Because she had suggested going to Wendy's, and I'm like, nah, you deserve better than fucking Wendy's. We're gonna go to Sonic. They're not better than fucking Wendy's, apparently. I'll tell you that much. They cost more. They're priced like they are. But fuck. Okay. Anyway, how's your week? I'm done. I'm done with it.
Okay, I guess I can start with so you were asking me about
The
the update on Wally. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give that real quick. Wally is up and standing around, first and foremost. Or walking around, rather. Mm-hmm. Climbing up and down cat towers. Still has the cone around her head. His head. Sorry.
Standing back and standing by.
Yeah. So he's doing good. So Camden asked me if I'm going to be on the show, and I don't know if I guess I didn't talk about that last podcast, but
You did.
I did.
You mentioned it on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's up to them, and they mic'd me up and interviewed me and my brother, and it was interesting how that worked out. Oh yeah, because it was on Monday.
Yeah.
So okay.
Well, I remember you saying
yeah.
they might interview you.
Yeah,
and
so they
but
did.
You thought they would.
They did end up interviewing me and my brother, and they also like recorded the whole like us, like the reveal, like them bringing Wally to us and stuff like that. And
Did you cry?
No.
Okay. God damn it. That would have been good television, dude. Fuck, you gotta sell it.
Well, they really were trying to sell it. I mean, I don't think I signed a non-disclosure agreement, so I think I can talk about whatever. But it's
keep it light, man. Keep it real minimal.
it's interesting how they do it, like, because they wanted to like, it's almost like a reenactment a little bit. Some of it, like they're like, all right, so what we need you guys to do is when we do the first interview, we want you guys to basically act like you had just brought the cat here. So just remember what you thought the first time, and we altered the story. Like we couldn't say Walmart, so he had to say he found it outside a shopping center or something.
Found it outside a ball fart.
But I'm pretty sure when they hear the name Wally, they'll connect the dots on what shopping center that was.
Well, there's a gray area though. All right.
Yeah, I should have changed his name to Shoppy.
Story.
Yeah. So then they did one where they did a second interview. Like, okay, so now basically you've been here for a little while during the vet, and he's explaining to you, like that phone call you had, he's explaining to you what your options are, what's going on, what the diagnosis, quote unquote, is, like what happened, and what you're worried about. Like, are you worried that he might have to take the leg and stuff like that? Are you worried about this, and that? And then we did the third interview where it was actually like, hey, you guys just got the cat, which we did.
The only genuine part of it.
Yeah. And, I mean, the story was pretty much the same. It was just a little, like, the timeline's a little different. But it was pretty interesting and it took him forever on that third interview to get the lighting right. So we would do like, all right, step forward a foot. Well, actually, just come over here, stand here. Nah, let's get you back another foot. Scoot over to the right just a little bit. I mean, it was that for 15 minutes. He's like, oh man, I gotta remove this thing. I gotta move this thing again. Sorry guys, the sun just moved. So a solid 15 minutes we were basically playing like that little skip game where you had I am blinking so hard on that. Hopscotch.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So that's Wally's doing great. And I may or may not be on the next season of Critter Fixers. So
That's not the name of the show, is it?
I think it is.
I thought it was like Southern Veterinary or some shit like that.
Could be.
I don't know. It's something. It's on Netflix. You'll either see Scott or you won't.
Is it on Netflix?
That's what somebody told me. 'Cause I saw somebody make a post about it on Facebook a month or two ago.
I thought it was on Disney Plus.
Is it Netflix? I don't know. It's on a fucking streaming service.
Pretty sure it's Disney Plus because it's like Nat Geo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh hell, check them both. I don't know. Make sure it's there.
So that's it for that. What else happened? Okay. I've still been playing a lot of Among Us. I love it. My new favorite streamer my Among Us player is Corpse. Also, I really love Corpse music. You should check him out. Shout out to him. I got a filling. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I had this tooth that was like really decaying really badly over the past year. And you could see the root pretty much just about. And, you would have thought somebody hit it with a hammer and chipped it. That's how bad the decay was. So and then they also touched up this one because it was starting to decay pretty bad. Yeah, the one that they had already filled last year when I got my wisdoms pulled when we first started this podcast. So it only takes a year for my filling to start going to shit. So this time next year, you'll probably hear about me getting 2 fillings touched up.
Get another numb face beatbox video.
Yeah. So, my face was super numbed up, and every time it's so weird. It's the weirdest feeling in the world. Mm-hmm. Especially like when you can feel everything moving around on your face, but you have no idea. Like you don't actually. Just feels like pulling and tugging and drilling and stuff like that. A lot of pressure.
Strange phenomenon.
Yeah. And I was looking it up. I was like, how does Novocaine even work? Or whatever anesthetic they use, local anesthetics. And they basically they bind to your nerves, I guess, and prevent them from sending pain signals.
Did you get the shot for the pain stuff?
Yeah. That actually kind of hurt.
Really?
Yeah, it usually doesn't, but one of them, I don't know what he did, but it actually hurt a little bit. I mean, I'm fine. It was fine. Like, I just winced a little. That was it.
That was weird because
usually I don't feel anything. I'm like, oh, that was a shot.
The only time I've done anything like that had to require that was when I got my wisdom teeth on my left side removed, and I lived in Indiana.
Yeah.
And they just they put numbing cream on it first, and then the shot. And I didn't feel shit with it when they did the shot because I hate needles. Really? I am like the biggest bitch when it comes to needles.
I never understood that. I mean, I can rationalize it. I get it.
With the
yeah,
it's always the people with tattoos.
It's different.
I know they don't go as deep. And I had a bad experience when I was younger.
Have you ever gotten a hip or ass shot? Those suck.
No, I haven't. I'm not looking forward to
those are ones that as someone that I'm not afraid of shots at all. Like I don't care. I'll look the other way. Just do it. Shove it in me. Yeah. Fill her up, man. And
just bust a big old load in me, man.
So from what I've heard, basically. The right way to do it, if they're going to give you an ass shot, if they're going to shoot you in the ass, they need to just shove it.
If they're just going to cream pie you,
they need to just boom, bam, shove it right in. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Real quick.
I know what you mean, buddy.
But if they go if they just stick it in slow and then slowly, and fill you up, basically.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Yeah, at this point. Yeah. That's what it really hurts. But I am being serious. If they shoot you real quick, it's usually okay, it was a prick for a second, that's it. But when they fill you up real slow, it hurts.
You feel every bit of it.
You feel every bit of it. Yeah.
Every inch.
Yeah. Oh, man. I think that pretty much sums up my week.
Hell yeah.
Except for the disappointing, I got Uber Eats, and I sat in the driveway. Like, I got my like lunchbox, put ice in it, put up a few drinks, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need some drinks while I'm out delivering and stuff. Put my ice or my lunch bag in the car. I'm sitting there. I'm gonna turn the Uber Eats app on. I'm like, all right, let's do this. Sat in my car for 3 hours waiting for an order, and nothing happened. And I had to shit.
Oh, is that what you ended up going with? Was Uber?
Uber Eats was a month. I got Uber Eats. I got Postmates. They're supposed to be sending me something. Instacart. So I'm gonna try a few of the different apps out and see how I like them.
Hell yeah. Spread your net wide, you catch more fish.
Mm-hmm.
You also fucking wear yourself out quicker. But whatever, that's not important. All right. So we have a bit of a issue. Scott will not be winning Dumb Thought of the Week this week.
You don't know that. I can come up with a dumb thought on the spot.
Can you?
Yeah.
Do it then.
Right. Oh, don't we have to call someone?
Not if there's only one fucking participant.
Oh, I'm not gonna wait on it then. All right. I'm not gonna waste it on nobody.
All right. Well, I'll just tell my dumb thought then, and I'll win by default.
Sure, I'll give you that.
Yeah, you got one already. You got to win by default. You've earned the rest of them.
Yeah.
What are we at? Like fucking 4-1 right now? Be 4-2 this week.
Something like that. I'm so surprised Scroat Goat won last week.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Not that mine was like just superiorly dumb or something. Mm-hmm. It's just like 2 words. That's it. That's it.
Dude, it's the power of the dumb thoughts, dude.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna give the one that I told you last week that I was like, I'm gonna wait on it, but since it's just like a fucking throwaway week. So I stopped to take a shit the other day and nothing come out. I was pretty bummed about that, but it's really true what they say. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. There you go. That's Dumb Thought of the Week.
Okay.
That's it.
I just thought of the dumb thought just now.
God damn it. Nope. Hold it for next week, buddy. Write that shit down.
Cheese spread on the bed was said. I thought that just now. Do you think that was stupider?
That's very stupid. I didn't even bring my A game because I'm like, okay, well, he doesn't have anything. I'm going with reserves here.
I'm still going to give it to you, though. you still win by default because you refused to call somebody.
Well, you said you weren't going to worry about thinking about something since there were just one.
No, I told you that I can come up with something on the spot like that. I literally just did.
I see.
Cheese spread on the bed was said.
Okay.
Cheese spread, not bread.
Yeah.
Like cream cheese?
Okay. Or just cheese whiz, cheese spread. Yeah.
Is that spread?
You spread it when you sometimes.
It does spread.
You can.
It is spreadable.
I think like a real Philly cheesesteak, they use like cheese whiz on it.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like
I don't know about that one. I'll have to consult my mom. Well, let's call her right now. Call my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, ask her what authentic Philly cheese, if it uses cheese whiz, because I don't think that.
Dude, I've heard it before. I mean, it doesn't mean it's true, but that's what I've heard. Dudes. Come on, phone. Stop being a fucking fuck.
I'm going to call her real quick. Because I don't buy that.
Okay.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, we're on the podcast, but we got a question for you.
I have to come on the podcast.
No. I'm calling just right now. I'm going to ask you right now.
Oh, okay.
So Camden thinks that...
No, what I heard.
What Camden heard was that authentic Philly cheesesteak sandwiches have cheese whiz on them.
That is not true. That some of the places at a certain, I won't name their names, that they do it there and people think it's authentic, but authentic actually has white American cheese on it.
Bam. You thought wrong.
First thing from Visit Philly.
There's a couple of places that sell it that way, and that's the way that it's been advertised, and now that seems to
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I heard. Was the original, like, the original starting Philly cheese had cheese whiz kind of, or like the spray cheese instead of real cheese.
Coming from a Philly girl, what you heard is wrong. It's white American cheese melted on it.
This right here. This right here from Visit Philly, first result on Google. It says a cheesesteak begins with a long crusty roll and continues with thinly sliced sautéed ribeye, melted cheese, and as often as not, grilled onions. Generally, the cheese of choice is Cheese Whiz, but American and mild or sharp provolone are common substitutions.
So he's saying that Google is saying you're wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Well, who's he going to believe, Google or an authentic Philly girl?
Google. I can't trust you, Yankees.
All right. Well, I'm on your side on this, Mom.
I'm on
Yay.
I'm on the side of Google
All right. Thanks.
Yay.
and what I originally
Bye.
heard.
Bye.
This is my cognitive dissonance kicking in.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I heard first. This is what's right. Nah, I mean, honestly, that's just... So it sounds like there's some digging into to be done.
Digging into some Philly
There's
cheesesteaks.
some controversy between the Philly
Should
cheesesteak
we do a
origins.
taste test?
We're gonna do
versus?
a taste test.
Okay. Different cheese. What cheese goes best on a Philly cheesesteak?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we can do that. We can also just eat Philly cheesesteaks for no reason. I don't give a fuck. You never need a fucking excuse to eat Philly cheesesteaks, dude. All right. We're going to jump into these TikToks. And
Speaking of which, by the way, I think the best local, like, to hear Philly cheesesteak sandwich is from Jersey Mike's.
Okay.
So check that out if you like Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. They're like the closest to authentic.
Jersey Mike's is fire as fuck.
They are. I haven't had them in a while. I need them.
And they're expensive. That's why
They
I
are.
don't eat them very often. All right, this is the first TikTok. We're going to do maybe 3. I might have 4.
I'm gonna go ahead and send you the TikTok that I was gonna show you. So
Okay,
that
all
way
right.
you can play it.
This is from user Down Tempo Daddy.
Okay, I like how this is where this is going.
Okay, let me make sure I get it at the start. Okay. This is a mashup that this guy did.
Hey there, Delilah, heard you got that wet ass pussy. I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight I want that gushy. Yes, I do. No one's got gorilla grip like you. I swear it's true.
And the video kind of cuts right there at the end, but
That's
I
great.
thought it was fucking hilarious when I heard it. Again, that's Down Tempo Daddy on TikTok. Ah, shit. I posted this one on Facebook, so I won't play that one again. All right, this video is about the first people to take a nap.
The first people to take a nap.
Yeah, which is like a reenactment of what they think that might have been like. And the username is at MattWillPost. MattWillPost.
Okay.
So this is the first guy's to nap.
I'm gonna go lay down. What? I'm gonna go lay down. But it's daytime. I know. Good night. This isn't right. This isn't right. How was it? I feel great. No shit. Yeah, I feel like I just refueled. You know what? Maybe I'll try that. Bed's all warmed up for you. I was there not too long ago. Hey, how was? Oh my god. Where the fuck am I? No, I'm not okay. I feel like shit. Oh my god. I'm lightheaded. So many things are wrong right now. I think you should really try going to bed. I did go to bed. That's why I look and feel like this. How long did I do that for? Oh, something like, what, 5 hours? 5 hours? You didn't check up on me? I thought you were resting. Yeah, resting in peace. I almost fucking died in there.
Let me see if this is it.
What was that?
Yeah, I found it. All right, I got it.
All right, again, that was MattWillPost on TikTok. Was that this too? I mean, fuck, I always got so many. I think I'm like, okay, I got the selection down, and then I start playing them and I remember things.
How many are we doing today? Four max, and including mine. So you get one more.
Oh no, including yours. I got 2 more I want to show.
Why won't this? Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Send.
What is yours?
I'm sending it right now.
Okay. All right, I'm going to show you this one. This is by Jordy Pizza. Jordy Pizza. This is trying to figure out the right way to write a message to let your boss know you're quitting. Or asking for a salary increase. Actually, I forgot what the video is about. It's a salary increase, not quitting.
Hey, Mr. Bossman. Hey, Mr. Tim. To whom it may concern. I was just wondering if it were at all possible for me to get a raise. Hey, what do you think about raises? Isn't it kind of cool to give them to people? I noticed recently that I've been improving on my work, and I was wondering if you could possibly improve on my salary. Boy, do I love this job. Money is such a weird, abstract subject, isn't it? You know how a lot of your employees suck? Isn't it cool how I don't suck? Due to financial decisions that I have personally made, I don't have any money. To be real with you, I am begging. You know, I notice you're a family man. It's such a beautiful family you have, and I'd hate to see what happened to them if, you know, you didn't pay me more money. You know, what is money anyway? Like, who cares? Who even needs it? Like, I personally do, but so I actually need money in like kind of a deep way. Where's my booty? It just makes sense that I get more money or I'm suing. Honestly, I'm suing. Me coin purse looks a little slims for me likings.
Shout out to Josh on that last one.
Yeah, that's Jordy Pizza on TikTok.
Hell yeah.
This is what Scott sent me. The Trevor Abney.
Yeah.
On TikTok. Starts off. Okay, let's see. Pull this up.
What?
Whoa, why does it sound like crap?
That's what I'm wondering. Was that the whole video?
Hold on. Let me send it to you on Facebook instead. No, that's not the whole video. Why did that sound so shitty? Holy... That sounds better.
What?
Okay.
I missed the bus, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. Don't talk to me right now.
I love it.
It's all right. I hate that voice effect though.
I love
the
that
vibrato.
voice effect.
God, I hate it so much.
Why do you hate it?
I don't know. It's weird. All right, look, one more, man. I'm done. I swear to God.
Fine. Okay.
I know we said 4 max, but I got to show you this one. You're going to appreciate it.
Okay.
You're not going to appreciate the extra work for putting an extra video in, but you're going to appreciate the video itself. This is at Joey Thompson Comedy on TikTok. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, chill the fuck out there.
We discovered that some trans kids were hiding out in this abandoned spooky house.
Hold on there. They were dressed as Draculas.
Yeah, trans kids, Transylvania kids.
No. Have you been calling vampires trans for a while?
The entirety of my life.
Okay, stop. You should stop now. We're always watching the neighborhood for racy costumes.
Which is why we became costume and uniform examiners, or as we call it, cooks. We're huge cooks.
We're always on the lookout. We love to watch.
We find excessive sugar to contribute to oral sin.
That's why on Halloween, we give out oral pleasures.
Toothbrushes.
We have these interdental picks.
Those are actually mine.
Sorry, those are Dick's picks.
If you want oral pleasures on Halloween, you come see Dick and Doug.
The whole neighborhood knows it.
There was a homeless guy that lived down the street. We gave him all our oral pleasures last year.
The homeless need oral pleasure more than anyone. We learned that a local Cub Scout troop was operating an apple cider stand without a vendor's license.
And as much as we wanted to partake in that sweet preteen nectar...
No, cut it. You are going to jail.
I'm going to jail because we wanted the little boys' shoes.
We're done. Oh, God, you son of a gun.
Don't do the trick unless you can handle the dig.
And Doug, we are a package deal.
That was good. Okay. That was good.
Yeah. You're going to hate it when you got to sync all that up later, but
It'll be all right.
the video was good. All right, again, that was fucking whatever his name is on TikTok. Joey Thompson Comedy, I think I said, maybe. Yeah, Joey Thompson Comedy. Okay, so. Now that we're done with all that. I got to leave in like 20 minutes. Is it worth starting a religion discussion now?
How far are we into the podcast?
38 minutes.
38?
39 about to be, actually.
So we got at least 20 minutes to do.
Should we wing 20 minutes?
Let's discuss the prompts and questions we got. And next week we can go into our experiences with religion and stuff like that.
All right. This is going to be a two-parter then.
Yes, yeah, two-farter.
Two-farter. So this is going to be part 1. We both made posts asking for people's experiences with religion. And not a huge turnout, but we got a few, and we appreciate them. So I kind of want to talk about Scott Caraballo, what he said on mine.
Okay.
So we'll start with that one and get it out of the way because it's kind of weird, and I like this kind of weird. Not the vibrato voice effect on TikTok weird. So Scott had said, the only reason we have religion is because of aliens.
Let's extrapolate that.
Yeah. So
I hope I used that word correctly.
Maybe you meant to expand on that. A very simple word. Let's Google extrapolate. Because
This is just the Google episode. We're just fact checking. This is the fact checked episode.
Extend the application of to an unknown situation by assuming that existing trends will continue or similar methods will be applicable. Estimate or conclude something by extrapolating. I think it works.
Was that right?
I think it
Okay,
fits.
okay.
I think you're good.
Aliens.
If you're an English major, shut the fuck up. Oh, your dad.
Unless you want to voice message us on
Yes, that is
on
when you
Anchor.
cannot shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You can.
You're always welcome to talk that shit on Anchor.
Your dad said that Cher's been banned from these premises.
Yeah, well, I was going to read the whole conversation, but too late.
No. Well, a little bit of foreshadowing.
It's fine. Yeah. that was just a little preview. We rarely let that whole soundbite play. Dude, am I here today? What is, we've been doing this for 66 episodes and I am not on fire today. I feel like I am not totally here.
I think if I had to be like completely honest with myself, there's a good maybe 35 to 40% of the episodes that I was just not on fire for. So, it happens, dude.
Yeah, we have our good and bad days. But this is just a chill day, you know.
Real laid back.
Laid back, yeah.
Real introduction in the next week's episode where we're going to dive deep into religion. But today we're going to use these prompts.
Yeah.
Again, religion, we only have it because of aliens. Scott Caraballo says, hot take.
And we do encourage you guys to leave us more prompts if you hear this episode before we record next Sunday, because it'll be fresh on your minds.
Big facts, dog.
That being said, okay, so aliens.
Now this kind of, maybe if this goes into the theory that like the only reason we evolved from monkeys is because aliens came down and fucked them.
Well, that's one theory.
Yeah.
But
I like it.
I was taking a
crazy.
whole different turn. My theory was, well, mine is just honestly just linguistic.
Okay.
Basically, an alien is anything that's not of this earth, right?
Yeah.
So, does that also apply to like this dimension? Like, is if there is an afterlife,
Interdimensional aliens, they're already here. Oh my god!
if there is like a god and like a heaven or just another space,
They're aliens. They would classify as aliens. I
we
think.
would assume that is technically a different dimension, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, if it's not accessible through what we,
If it's not just here on this earth with us.
it's not even that. I mean, even in the known universe, I don't think there's a hidden spot where heaven is. I'm willing to say it's a whole different plane of existence.
Yeah, I mean that would be not on Earth with us. They
Yeah.
might be in the same like coordinates within the universe, but
Yeah.
a different dimension. However the fuck that
Yeah.
works. We're not getting into that too much. But
So basically, yeah, my point.
they here, but they not, but they are.
So my point being is that would still classify as alien.
Yes.
So by
think so.
default, if you are religious, you believe in aliens.
Yeah.
Just by the
Which
nature of
is
the word alien.
funny because most flat earthers are fucking religious nuts, but they don't believe in aliens because they think outer space is bullshit. But they do believe in the interdimensional, different planes of dimensions.
So let's say there's an afterlife. If we
We
die,
need Kyer for this.
so let's say there's an afterlife, right? When we die and move on, do we become aliens?
Yes. No.
What just happened?
I don't know. Just like we don't know what happens when we die.
I just threw a wrench into that. Thank you for this, Scott.
Honestly,
you go
okay.
ahead, sorry.
So my thoughts of like shit. I want to save this actually for like when you bring your dad's thing up. I think. So I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it for right now.
Were you
The
going to bring up
aliens-
theories?
Kinda. I don't know. Just my thoughts on like.
Because there is the theory that. Okay, there is the theory that
Wait. Let's stick to aliens right quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Has to do with aliens.
Okay.
Like aliens basically Earth was existing for a long time, and there's been life around for a long time, but the intelligence level of humans has reached the point where it is in a very short time. So some people say that aliens intervened in our evolution and basically whatever you want to call it.
Some of us, at least,
created us basically to hyper advance our evolutionary path. And in that sense, would that make aliens a god? Gods? It depends on how you define God, I guess.
Anything can be a god,
I'm trying not to be. I'm trying not to argue semantics. So I'm trying to figure out how to word this correctly. But in the god, in the sense that like a supernatural god.
Well, I mean, aliens to us would be supernatural because our natural is what we know is natural, and their natural is probably.
That's why I'm trying to say it in a way that supernatural, as in defying the laws of physics, and the laws of physics should apply to alien life as well. They still have to work within the parameters of the universe.
I guess so.
So when I say supernatural, I mean literally, like not linguistically, like straight up supernatural, like defies the laws of physics. That, as far as we know.
But I still think they fucking might fit in there, man. They got
okay. They're supernatural to the highest form of intelligence. That's what I mean. Okay. I mean,
they might be working at a higher level of the laws of physics than we can operate on. You know.
Then you're not. See, you're.
I know. I'm just being a dick.
It's semantics. I'm trying to throw semantics out the window. I'm talking about like literal supernatural as we know the term, inarguably.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think you're putting the God on a pedestal, bro. You know,
God's like, dude, I'm just
chilling, bro.
Just chilling,
I'm literally just vibing right now.
Yeah, just straight vibing.
I don't give a fuck about any of y'all, contrary to popular belief.
Why the hell do you think I gave y'all free will? Yeah, make your own decisions. Do what you want. I only created the first ones. That's it, straight up. Yeah. You guys have been in charge since that.
Contrary to popular belief, I also didn't give a fuck who they had sex with. Yeah. Why y'all so hung up on that?
Just let them marry. Just who cares? All right. So thank you, Scott, for that question or that prompt. Let us know in the comments. At least for the YouTube video. I don't know if you can comment on any other platform, but on YouTube, comment what you guys think of aliens and religion and how it relates to each other.
I think like Nateland uses the Apple reviews as comments too. Sometimes that's kind of weird, but you can leave a review as a comment. You know? Yeah, or comment as a review. I mean, it's got to be 5 stars though, or we're not going to read it. So.
Okay, so
that's that.
Yeah.
On to one of yours.
One of mine. The next one is from Graham Walden, and he is the host for the One Graham Army podcast. Shout out to that podcast.
Yep.
Been loving it lately. Good content. So his comment was, if there is a God, he hates the fuck out of Atlanta sports fans.
Yeah. Georgia in general, honestly. You don't have to specify Atlanta only, because all of them suck. We are fucking sad people. Next question.
Next question. No. All right, on to yours.
There's certainly a sports curse in Georgia. You can't convince me otherwise. Okay. Austin Hudgens.
By the way, the reason I didn't say anything is because I'm not really I don't really keep up with sports. I'm not a sports guy.
He's not into sports ball.
Yeah.
All right. Austin Hudgens says he is semi-agnostic. I've struggled for a long time. I've come to the point where I can't prove definitively there is a God, but I also can't prove there isn't one either. If anything, God is everything we see and feel. All matter is connected and the same. And Jesse McGurk.
I've heard similar
that's
theories.
About the size of it. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much agnosticism.
They're plausible. Well, that's kind of getting into the, like, how do you define God realm? Yeah. If you define God as a man, then no, that doesn't apply. But if you define God as just an quote-unquote entity, or maybe not even a single entity. It really, is that linguistics or semantics?
So you know what? This is kind of what I was going to talk about when like your dad thing, but okay. So I'm kind of the hippie mindset. The universe is God. It gives us stuff. Energy is like
jizz.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Everything is energy. Energy can't die. It just transfers. Like that whole thing. You've heard that. Oh yeah. Before. Okay. So, this is why I think God is not like a person, and they don't really give a fuck about what we do. It's just that's our higher power. Is the universe as we know it is our higher power. We are living in the guidelines of what the universe. Laws of physics, space, time, whatever, which time's the social construct.
If you don't want me, just so I have a better grasp of what you mean, is that like when you say the universe is our God, is that like a sentient entity?
Nope.
So it is not sentient, it just is.
It just is. Everything
There's
just
no
is.
intelligence to it at all.
That could be argued, I guess. But it's not like a watcher over.
So you're saying like the universe as a whole is like a brain, and we are all the electrons in that brain.
Firing. That seems like a good way to lay it down. Yeah. That's like it's over us.
We're just neurons firing inside this giant brain.
We're just doing.
We are God. Parts of it.
Hey, that's where I'm at. Honestly, everybody says I'm crazy, but yeah, like we are all gods. We are all responsible for our own lives, and our actions and reactions and consequences are all fucking results of shit that we did and didn't do, and we got to deal with that. There's nobody out there that's really like coming to save us in a time of need. And I feel, hey, if you subscribe to any religion and you feel like there's a God watching over you that cares about you, that's more power to you. If that helps you get through the day, go for it, because life sucks. I get it. But me personally, I look at it as, the only person that's going to come save me when it's really time to be saved is my motherfucking self, so I better be prepared for that.
Yeah, I'm not really... I don't really subscribe to, like, determinism or, like, predeterminism or destiny or anything like that. I think things just happen because things happen. Yeah. And I don't think there's any supernatural intervention at place. Like, I don't think there's an invisible hand saying, okay, I wanted these two people to meet. They were supposed to meet. I don't, I think we just happen to meet people, or, things happen.
That falls into the energy thing. Energy is constant. It doesn't die. But you can be more connected.
We'll extrapolate that more next week, by the way, but we're just kind of...
Well, I don't know if I have much more to go into it with, but honestly, that's just like a real basic kind of idea that I have.
Yeah.
And it's not, I'm not the only person with the idea.
We'll have more time to discuss.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
We're all bound by something greater than us. Higher power. Universe. Whatever you want to call it. We are all one. Anyway.
I see how the two can coexist or connect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying that I agree, but because I don't know, obviously.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. Well, by I don't know, I mean like in practice, like I don't. Agnostic is the quote unquote word. Is the word. I don't know. And a part of me thinks that I'm not supposed to.
Take the fun out of it for sure. If you did.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It's stressful.
I'm a little envious of people that just like, because when you believe something like that,
it really takes all the guesswork out of it.
Or, I don't know. There's a piece in that, I guess.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of times I'm like, man, I sure wish I could just believe in something. Yeah. Get this the fuck over with. If I have to say one religion that I would be more inclined to join than any others is Buddhism.
Is that a religion or just a lifestyle?
It's classified as a religion, but there's no like supernatural God. It's just Buddha who is the teacher. He's not a supernatural being. He was just like the guy,
I think he's the first influencer.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the original influencer.
And his ad revenue.
Dude, his Instagram would be fire.
Dude.
If he had an Instagram.
Yeah. And I saw this video on TikTok a while back. I don't know if I saved it or not, but it's in my liked videos. But this guy, I think he's a Buddhist. He was talking about the correlation between Buddhism and Marxism. It's pretty crazy.
I'm gonna have to look that up in a second.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will definitely. I'm probably gonna go in a little more on that deeper next week, but at the surface level, that's what I'm going to give this week for that. The next comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many more did you get? Just your dad?
2 more.
Okay.
I'm just going to read the whole conversation. Okay, so my dad said, "Do you believe in life after death?" And then Camden responded with, "Do you believe in life after love?" My dad said, "That depends on what you guys have to say." And then Camden said, "I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough, no." My dad said, "Wait, whose house are you recording in?" And then he said, "You do know Cher has been barred from the premises. I will let you guys know next week why, because I don't know why that is."
I don't either. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
This is news to all of us.
Man, I got shit again.
Good thing we're coming to the end.
Yeah.
Your underwear being clean's about to come to an end.
Do you believe? Do we believe in life after death? I think that's appropriate for next week, because that's a whole long question.
Well, that's what I was gonna get at with while I was waiting for your dad's thing, because it just falls right into the energy.
Oh my,
never
dude,
dies.
I'm so sorry.
You got shit?
I have to shit.
Bad?
I can't. Can you pause this?
I mean, we can just rap.
You can rap it if you
want.
want.
I gotta name it anyway. This is my week to name.
Okay.
And then I'll just upload it and everything before I leave.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. We love you guys. Sorry it was a short episode.
Can I lock that from the outside? Because I know sometimes locks like that. I press it and
just
then
leave it unlocked.
it.
I'll come take care of things.
Okay. All right. Well, that's been another episode of Babblin and Dabblin. As always, thank you guys and girls and non-gender conforming folks that listen for being here with us. As always, we love you. Thank you for giving us your time. I feel like I'm missing something. Anyway, Scott, he loves you guys too. He just had some pressing issues come up with his butthole and not being able to hold back dookie. So that's cool. I'd like to take this time again to just a super shout out to everybody that's been following along with us. I mean, especially the people that have been here from the very beginning. Y'all are dope, but doesn't matter what time you joined. I'm just glad that you're here and listening, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. So yeah, once again, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are all at Babblin Dabblin. That's BABBLIN, DABBLIN. And that's the end of this shit. It's the beginning of Scott's shit. Hopefully he made it to the bathroom in time. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to not burp in the mic, but... All right. And it's my week to name it, since we don't have a guest. And my name is going to be a shout-out to Shawty Slim from way back in the day when he was with us. And a playlist he made on Spotify. So, shout-out to Shawty Slim. B.O.B.'s tour DJ. My bad, not manager. Tour DJ. Former longtime host of 97.9 in Macon, Georgia. And just all-around cool guy, dude. Hashtag create the cool. So, go check him out. I would look up the episode number, but whatever. Anyway, so this episode name is Gospel for Heathens.